my name is Jessica, and I'm going to talk to you about planning a wedding. Have you ever been married? I have been planning my own wedding recently, and I thought I came up with a few good tips on how to tell people how to plan their own weddings because it can be a very stressful period. I wanted to let you know that the main things that you need to worry about is figuring out your budget, making a list of what's important to you, organizing, and using your resources. First thing is you want to figure out what your budget is. If you've already saved up, then you will want to plan your budget around what you already have. Find out if anybody is planning on helping you pay for anything for the wedding and include that in your budget. If you don't have any money saved, figure out how much you make, how much your income is possible to set aside, and how long it will take you to save for it. You may want to plan the date around when you'll be able to save up. Some people choose to get a loan for the wedding. Make sure to add about 20% of your budget for expenses that come up that you may have not thought of, things costing you more than you planned, or things not going perfectly. The average wedding budget is around $26,000 in the US. Don't worry, I was able to do mine around $3,000. Next, you want to make a list of what's most important to you. Sit with your betrothed and think about your wedding. If you could only have 5 things for your wedding, what would you most want? What could you not stand to get married without, excluding your significant other, of course? For most people, the dress, the flowers, the venue, photography, videography, and the food are most important. For mine, I was a little more practical. With my list, we chose the officiant, the dress, the rings, the venue, and the honeymoon, but that was separate. Next, you'll want to figure out, as close as possible, how much your budget each item will need and how much you can use on it. These will likely be the things you spend the most on. After that, you'll want to organize. Planning a wedding is a big task. Keeping organized will be the best thing to keep you from going crazy. Make a binder, a folder on your computer, and a board on Pinterest dedicated to your wedding. Keep an Excel spreadsheet with everybody you invite on it, their address, what events they're invited to, their invitation number, if they RSVP yes or no, their food preference or allergy, and the gift from them, and if you sent their thank you note yet. Some of these items may not be relevant to what you're planning, and there may be some things you want to put on there that I didn't list. This is a general sheet, one that I edited to suit me as well. In your binder, you'll want to use dividers for guests, decorations, attire, vendors, and budget. Again, there may be more or less depending on what you're planning. All of your vendors on one document with their name, company, phone number, what they're taking care of, and if you paid them or not, and what you owe. Next is resources. With the technology available, there are limitless resources to you as you try and plan your wedding. Some of the ones I would not have survived without are Pinterest, where I got all my brainstorming and all my ideas. The Knot is a community of newlyweds and brides-to-be who have gone through what you're going through now. I use this site to build my wedding website, and I use the forums to gain new ideas and get help on things I was stuck on. The Wedding Planneroid is an app for Android phones that helped me keep a to-do list, guests, and budget all saved in one spot on my phone so that whenever I would... The Wedding Planneroid is an app for Android phones that helped me keep a to-do list, guests, and budget all saved in one spot on my phone so that you can look at it wherever you are. A Practical Wedding is a blog for insight and templates to help you keep organized while trying to plan your wedding. This is a site where I got my spreadsheet, and it has helped me an insane amount. Thank you for listening, and I hope you